morning from Roger from the middle of nowhere, Arkansas. Actually, just outside of Morrilton, Arkansas. Left my parents a little bit ago. Been at ReaperCon in Denton, just outside of Dallas, Texas. Had a great weekend. Um, it was fun. Got a new hat and everything. So, but yeah, ReaperCon, totally different convention from what I usually go to. Sponsored by Reaper, which makes paints and they do miniatures. So this was a painters convention. I think I've mentioned it before, but yeah, it was all about the painters. It was pretty cool. Um, I discussed painting to my limited knowledge more the past 3 days than I do for a whole year. Uh, it's great. There's brand new painters. Met a young lady, probably 12, 13, from Canada. This was her first painting competition. Her and mom were great. Talked to them for a good while, and she actually got a bronze. They have a kids division. I mean, I don't know how many different divisions they have, but they have first time painters. They have kids. I mean, a little bit of everything. Bust, fantasy, vehicles and fantasy, historical, diorama, blah blah blah. You name it. It's truly amazing. And I got over to the room where they had all the competition stuff, and I'd left my camera, so I didn't get any pictures of the really cool stuff. I'll have to look some up. I know they're online, and I'll post some. So, but yeah, it did really well. My three big sellers were Monument Paint, Dirty Down the Technicals, and then Shadow's Edge Tufts. Um, I took plenty of the Dirty Down. I made sure that uh, I could have sold a lot more Tufts. The cool, really cool ones, flowers, multiple color packs, pretty much sold out of them probably by lunch on Friday. So yeah, lesson learned. I need to take more of the colored, the flowers, and then Monument Paint. Even though once again this is a Reaper Paint convention, um, people are looking for paints. What's really cool about the Monument, it wasn't long ago. I'd take the box sets and stuff, and everybody's like, "What's that?" And I'd talk to them about it. I'd sell pretty good on sets. Um, but definitely this year at ReaperCon's like, do you carry Monument? I need to restock. I actually sold very little sets. I sold one guy. I sold, I think, one of all the big sets, except for maybe the transparency. Anyway, but most of mine were people buying restocks and going, "Oh, you carry mine," which is good. Uh, yeah, I didn't sell as much, but that of the big sets, but I sold a lot of the individual paints. Sold out of several different colors. And once again, the different convention, I sold out of pretty much all my transparent singles. That's something that I don't generally sell a lot of. But most of these guys, like I said, they're experienced painters. They're looking for to add tools to the toolbox, if you will. That's why I sell so much Dirty Down. So yeah, good time. I was across they were just a trip. Had fun. New folks. Uh, got to see some folks I hadn't seen since 2 years ago when I went to ReaperCon. Some guys that did some commission painting for me stopped by and talked. The coolest thing was the people had bought either like the Dirty Down or one guy. He came up and you know it's been 2 years. I don't know how many people, 3,000 people you meet at ReaperCon. And he goes, "Wow, thanks a lot." And I'm like, "Thanks what? For what?" He goes, "You got me on to Monument Paint 2 years ago." He was using once again 2 years ago, brand new painter. He's using craft paints. I think he'd use a little bit of Reaper, and then I think his main was Citadel. But he's like, "This is awesome. You got me on Monument." He's actually using other paints. Then talked to him for a good while. It's kind of cool. Um, but yeah, that had other paints there. AK, no. Scale 75 was there. Creature Caster had their new line of paints. Um, and then once again, just talking with everybody, talked with Board and Brew, a game shop there. They just reopened. He's actually got a restaurant. They bought a brewery and talked to him for a good while. Good guy. And just everything, I complain about, or having to order GW paints and stuff. And he's doing that, running a restaurant and a brewery. I'm like, wow, more power to you, bud. But he's doing well. It's good to see. And my good friends, Free Blade friends, is always great to talk to them. Uh, Once again, just great people, and that's the more longer I do this and do the convention stuff, you know, I'd say 95+% of the vendors, especially the independent guys, they're awesome. Uh, you get to know them. They started way back when, doing stuff and like at DSG Games Free Blades. I mean, their display is incredible. From when I met them back at Coastal Con many years ago to what they're doing now, it's cool to see. They're doing all their casting, mainly seal casts. Matt Green, he wasn't there. I talked to the other Matt about him. Yeah, they're doing well. Um, Two guys, Conflict Horizon, I think is the name of their game. I met several years ago at Millennium Con, and they were there. Just two young guys, Roger, if you will, living the dream. Um, when I first met them, I think they had beta rules and like 5 or 6 miniatures. Now, I mean, they've got the rules published. They got a whole line of miniatures. Of course, the event of over the last few years, development of resin printing and everything else has really helped guys like that. But once again, good old boys, and they were hilarious. They had a small 10x10 booth, and by the time I even turned around, they come by me all packed up, and they got 2 carts worth of stuff. They're like, "Yeah, see you next time." I'm like, not fair, but great guys. Uh, Shout out to Aaron at Jolly Luck Games. He allowed me to share a room with him, which helped both of us just in cost. And it was fun to have a roommate talk about the stuff we saw, the people we talked to. Really enjoyed spending my time with him, getting to know him. Great guy. Uh, Very interesting background. Right now, he does uh, wooden paint handles, which they are awesome. He also does basic material and stuff. I think I've seen pictures, but I'll probably um, post some more pictures of his stuff. And he did well. So yeah, all in all, good. The hotel, we great breakfast. I took sandwiches and stuff for lunch, had snacks, and then we literally walked to dinner every night. So yeah, if you get a chance, go to ReaperCon. Uh, good, it's just different. It's good, especially if you're a painter. Um, I'd say it's almost a must. It's like if you're a miniature gamer, you need to go to Adepticon. Know some people at Nova. That was this past weekend. It seems like Nova has really grown into a mainstay. It started out as just tournaments, but now it's definitely grown. I know Monument Paint sponsored their painting competition. Saw some pictures of stuff from there. Looked incredible. Definitely picking up the vendors there, so it's become a premier, I think, miniature tournament gaming convention. Uh, Folks back home in Atlanta, they Dragon Con, big stuff. I enjoyed the pictures. It's all the cosplay was cool. Number of people is insane. Roger. I need to talk to the guys that were doing BattleTech, see how that went for them. I'm sure it went well. Uh, I always, should stay in the Dragon Con, should go to ReaperCon. But actually, I'm really glad to go to ReaperCon. I said it's refreshing, it's different. Roger. The reason I'm in Arkansas, I went up early, a little bit early, spent the afternoon, night with my parents. Then on the way back, got in a little late, but still spent some time with my parents, had breakfast. It's always good to see your parents. Everybody needs to do that. I need to do it more often. But and it breaks up the trip for me. So that's the reason I'm in Arkansas. See what else? Oh, I'm headed to Crucible on Thursday. This is the first time I've ever done back-to-back conventions, so we'll see. Um, it's going to be interesting because my turn time is almost zero because of having to drive back today. We'll see. I'm literally going to unpack my truck tonight and repack it just about. Bad thing about this, I sold so much stuff at ReaperCon. I'm going to have to be creative on getting more stuff to take with me. Um, I've never been, so I have actually no expectations for Crucible. My understanding, and they've got a lot of vendors that it's more of a open gaming convention, a lot of role playing. A lot of their vendors are going to be kind of the crafty type vendors, which is always fun. Uh, I glanced at the vendor list. I need to give it a good look probably tonight to help with what I'm going to take. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting doing the turn here, and we'll see. But I wanted to go to Crucible last year, but messed around and they fill up really fast. You almost have to be a repeat vendor to get in. So, but we're going to give it a try. Then the end of the September, we have HerCon, which once again I need to get my act together, get some games listed, figure out what we're going to do. I'm sure we'll do the regulars. We'll do Galley game. I've got to order some more Mythic Earth stuff between uh, the last couple of conventions. I've sold a lot of starters. ReaperCon is interesting. I sold the big monsters. That's there. The painters looking for unique stuff to paint. Uh, Mission Creature Caster. They sold out of some of their stuff Thursday, the first day. And my understanding, they did very well. Because like I said, these guys are looking for new, unique things to paint, and it's interesting. It's kind of like the store gamers. They're either going to go all in, they don't care the price, or what do you have for $5 that I can paint? It's very, very interesting to talk to them about what they're going to paint. Uh, See what else we got going on. New release stuff. honestly, off the top of my head, I have no idea. You know, one of the newer stuff for Games Workshop is going to be Chaos or Old World, which hate to say it, I can't do it, but it definitely piques my interest. Warcrow, very excited about that. Um, I sold almost all my Warcrow stuff this weekend, and it releases weekend. So I'm actually probably gonna take a journey over to Warsaw. They're about 45 minutes from Orlando. Need to talk to Jay, maybe pick up some product if they have some to sell at Crucible. I think that might be my big push is Warcraft. Adam got some stuff painted for me, and he's painting some more stuff. So I know the guys back at the shop are very excited. I do have some Warcrow stuff coming tomorrow, Tuesday. I should have more tubs coming. I got more monument paint coming. I just can I get it in time to turn it because I leave Thursday. So we'll see. Um, I think that's it for now. Just a little update. Once again, ReaperCon was a blast. Had a good time and everything. So I think I'm gonna end it there and have to stop and get gas, grab me something to drink, all that fun stuff. So with that, I think I'm gonna sign off. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.